This is a review of the JG Works FAL. It's got a much nicer box than the usual JG. It has a nice JG Works logo. Made in Hong Kong. When you open the box, you will notice nice foam. It's very thick. So what you get is a typical cheap wall charger. I don't recommend using this. You're probably much better off just getting a $20 smart charger off of Amazon. And then you get the test battery, which is a 8.4 volt 1100 milliamp. It works good enough. You can play games with it, but I recommend a 7.4 volt LiPo for this gun. Then you get the cheapo 0.2 BBs. Probably shouldn't use these, just because, to stay on the safe side, you don't want them jamming in your new gun. And then the completely metal, I believe it's 500 round high cap. As you can see, I already tested the gun, but it's a nice magazine, very durable feeling. Then just some targets in the typical manual. So here's the gun itself. It's a mixture of polymer and metal. We'll start from the front. I replaced the orange flash hider with a just typical M4 style black flash hider. So that's metal. The whole outer barrel is metal. The sling mount, which swivels like this, is metal. Front sights are metal, and it comes with a sight adjustment tool as well. I don't know what this stuff is up here, but it's metal. This is metal. None of it's really functional, but yeah. The handguard is polymer, but it's a very nice polymer, like comparable to G&G's polymers, or just one of those nicer brands. You wouldn't expect it from JG, but it is nice. And you remove the screw to remove the handguard if you need to do anything under there, but there's nothing under there to work on, really. This is metal, metal. The whole upper and lower receiver is metal. Some little stuff here, it's like kind of just fake accents, but it's alright, those are metal too. This is metal, the whole trigger is metal. Magazine release is metal. Nice little emblem right there. That's metal. Rear side is metal. The whole rail system is nice, very solid metal. Bolt is metal. And onto the stock. Nice, very thick polymer. Don't see that breaking anytime soon. Butt plate, nice rubber, very thick. It's about, I don't know, ½ inch thick. Rear sling mount is metal. And this is the same polymer, the hand grip. It's comfortable, fits your hand very well if you got bigger hands as well. Now onto the back of the gun. To get access to battery, you just slide that down, comes right out. Got your typical small, your mini Tamiya connectors. And there is a fuse, you can see it in there. And the compartment is big enough to hold the 8.4 volts, as you can see. But it's very, very tight. And a 9.6 is not going to fit, nor will an 11.1. But a 7.4 LiPo will fit, and that's the ideal battery for this gun. So looking at this gun from underneath, everything's very solid. Right there we have our hop-up unit. Got some wires exposed there, but that's no big deal. Doesn't get in the way. Right here is our magazine release. Just push that forward like that. Very solid feeling. And this is our bolt release. So this is a blowback version. And your trigger guard. And then you pop this off to get to the motor adjustment. This is not the motor adjuster. You got to take this whole hand grip off, then adjust the motor with an Allen key. And then we got just a screw for the rear stock. And now we have the left side of this gun. This is just a non-functional piece of metal right there, but it's cool. I mean, who doesn't like metal? And working on taking the warning sticker off right there. So then we got our fire selector. Safety is all the way up. Semi-automatic is middle, and all the way down is automatic. And it's very crisp. Alright, and then we got our charging handle right here. This rotates freely. It's also thick metal, as you can see there. And same on this side. Operating the charging handle and bolt is very simple. You just pull it back like in any other gun, and then you have your hop-up unit in there, which is a style. Don't really know what this style is called, I forgot, but it's that rotary thing. And to release it, all you have to do is push down the thing next to the magazine, and it's very nice and crisp sound of metal. And now on to some technical things. The whole gearbox is full metal, version 3. I checked it out. It does have ball bearings, and this is a firing test to show you guys the blowback function and just a general sound of the gun. Full auto now. JG gearboxes are fairly durable stock, and I'm going to keep it that way for a while. The motor's stock torque, I believe, and the spring is, I'm going to say, around M120, M115, because it's like 390 to 415 FPS. Compression seems to be good, and the hop-up unit is good for stock. This is a great gun. I bought it for $139 on sale from Airsoft Atlanta. Great service there, much better than e-bike in my opinion. I order most of my stuff from e-bike usually. But this is definitely a good option if you're looking for a full metal gun that's not an M4 and it's not an AK.